on the plate. Best believe we have 50-cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt, so she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing, another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stun. Can't, all in your brain. I'm going Batman, I'm going bang. Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 Up in up. What you gonna do?
I'm on a Sony lot, eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the floor elevator, we face my brad. How you want deposit the Venmo or cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The events, I take the bank home, but I won't keep quiet. I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend got me alone. None of my bitches happy your home, and I blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner. Get Bucky a goner. What you gonna do? 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 Open up. Stunt. Yeah. I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one. So they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalif Raymond, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. And now they'll shift things around. Second down, another shot for Jones. A 1-yard gain there following a 3-yard pickup on first down.
He did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here is 3rd and 5. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They get this out quickly to the left side, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
This is a unit that understands what needs to be done to stop the run. And they're a team that goes out and executes as well. Yeah, it's the mantra, stop it, but then going out and getting it done. Two different things. They combine them. A
gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Hooker wants to change the look. Gibbs will try and pick it up. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go for it. Hooker. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the gun, it's Hooker. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Montgomery is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Just power football there. Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he'll get this to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Hooker. Being chased out left. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw. Hooker.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. Gibbs straight ahead.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
21-0 our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score.
Here's a diving catch right side. A good pick up there of 20 yards. It looks like they'll move things around here.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Quickly to Addison here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Pushes him over. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Jones fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Hooker from his own end zone. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Gano the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Hooker. That's complete to Laporta. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Lions at 9-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. Back to throw now on first down. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets this one inside the Just a yard or two shy of the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Hooker to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Looking to throw McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. On play action, McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, now McCarthy looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again, McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again, McCarthy.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Steps away. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To the air with McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. McCarthy off the play fake. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Vikings 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Up the middle, Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And the Vikings first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Gano the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score they went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throwing. Hooker. Throw caught by Raymond. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
It's the pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4 at their 40-yard line.
Hooker wants to change the look. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They got to go back out there and play.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one as he just did there.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On play action, McCarthy. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll try again with Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. On play action, now McCarthy. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Hooker. Flush to his right. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Hooker's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And some room to work. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Mekhi Blackman gets in for the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Hooker. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Here's Hooker to throw it.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Hooker. This to Laporta, right side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Running right, Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
He's back to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 49 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now they'll change things up. Hooker to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hooker. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
To the air with McCarthy.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. McCarthy off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Gano now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Lions 35.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Here's 1st down. Throwing here is Hooker.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Hooker wants to change the look.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
And now they'll shift things around. Here's Hooker. The throw's going to be caught. And he's going to have a 1st down as he stops the clock with 12 seconds left to play. Handoff now to Gibbs.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Now they burn the timeout.
And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
Hooker. That is caught by Laporta.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1 touchdown swing. It was a multiple